That's crazy. Y'all, for this one, we got JIDION Premium. I caught him with a 1 terabyte of child. That's actually crazy. I have no idea what's going on with the camera. It's glitching. It's probably thinking that something going on. Signal interference is what's happening. But let's go ahead and get into this. We always like JIDION's videos. Let's see what crazy stuff has happened now.
Jason Sexton, name's kind of ironic. A 56-year-old man having a baby cupcake Uber him. Jason is the worst kind of EDP. Not only is he coming to have a 3-way tag match with our baby cupcake and her mom, but he's also a high-volume cheese pizza trader. During our investigation, not only did we make some disgusting discoveries.
Dude, again with this. Bro, this is the... You are doing this, and you are getting an Uber to that person's house or in a public place. How can you even fathom how that looks? You don't look good. You don't. Nobody, I mean nobody in their right mind is going to want to have anything to do with you. The fact that you are even have those thoughts is sickening enough, but to follow through with this, got some serious issues, man.
Pizza baby, what is she?
She's like teen, wanting me to buy videos.
But we also had Jason's family members come out and tell us horror stories about him.
He has a long history of stuff, and I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he's probably never stopped.
So sit back, relax, and make sure to hit that subscribe button because 60% of y'all are not like us. And enjoy today's episode of
Doesn't he
EDP
look like the
Watch.
dude from the like a couple EDP Watch episodes ago? Doesn't he? He kind of looks like, yeah.
Alright, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And we're trying to go 2 for 2 right now. Pretty much yesterday, we got that disgusting dude, James, locked up. If you guys are on edpwatch.com, you guys would have already seen that. But the guy we're catching tonight is a Mr. Jason Eric Sexton. He lives up to his last name. He is trying to meet what he thinks is a mother and her daughter. And this dude is very, very, very nasty, man. Surprise, surprise. He is asking a 15-year-old girl to Uber him. So, you know, if you ask, you shall receive. He actually didn't want to meet us at the house first. He wanted to get to know.
Yo, I gotta look into that mic. I didn't know DJI made wireless microphones.
Everybody, and so he wants to meet at McDonald's. If he pays for our meal,
this microphone sounds good.
Because that's just like common courtesy.
I'll buy a microphone.
But like, if he doesn't, man, he's just a monster. And he has to be put away. So let's see how James is in Uber. Whoa.
Uber?
Yes, sir.
Hop on in.
And how are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How about yourself this
I'm
morning?
doing okay. I told her mom, I said, this is a little weird because usually I end up having to have a ride code or something.
I had the individual call me and, hey, having you pick up a friend, it's not me. And I was like, all right.
If you say so.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, the cupcake has been secured. He was a little sketched out at first. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta come up with like a better plan because
I think the best way to do it, generally speaking, the best way to do it is forget Uber. Just like forget Uber. Like do Lyft. Do Lyft or do some other type of rideshare service. Or it's tough because I was gonna say if you do Lyft or you do, because if you do Uber, you have to fake an application that looks exactly like Uber that takes you to that navigation and everything like that. That's already tough. If you do Lyft, maybe you could get away with a little bit more. Or if you really, really want to, you can send the actual request, but then guess what? It's gonna go to another driver. It's actually tough to do. You have to find someone to build you an application that looks exactly like it to a T. And then just keep that application personal, just use it, and just put it in.
The Uber method is amazing. It's gonna get patched. We're posting these videos. They're getting like 2 million views each. If you guys want to put in an application to become our Uber drivers in whatever city we're in, we're gonna be putting those out. Yeah, man, we're gonna just be waiting.
Any fun plans for the day?
I don't know. This was set up by a friend of mine, so I'm kind of in the dark here.
Okay.
I guess he's wanting me to hook up with her, but I told him, I said, no, I meet people first. Got to sit down with them, talk to them, get to know them. I said, I ain't one of those that just does hookups crap.
I hear you.
It's not in my nature.
A little adventure never hurts.
What in the
Facebook,
world?
I just mess around on there. I mess with them.
Yeah.
My account's been hacked like 3 times.
Really?
I had to tell this one girl, I'm like, I didn't send you anything.
Got rid of my social media a while ago, but I started having similar issues where, like, I'd log into Facebook and I started noticing stuff that I didn't put that there.
Exactly. I told my sister, I said, I'm about to just close out my dang social media.
I mean, it's a big stress relief, man.
I tried that once, and all it did was just closed it. I'm like, no, I want to delete this.
Yeah. Well, it's not like they make it easy to get rid of your profiles either.
Oh, I know. I told my buddy, I'm like, well, you're setting me up on this blind date thing. I said, I don't know about this. I said, I haven't been set up on a blind date in I don't know how long. He said, exactly. Why do you think I'm doing it?
Shit. Last blind date I went on, I was still in the Navy.
I said, if it works, great. I said, but if it don't, my butt's going home. I'll call my own damn ride home.
Yeah.
That's why I told her, I said, no, I'm not meeting you at your house. Pick
Yeah.
a restaurant, something like that. I said, I'm not meeting at your home because then I'm stuck.
You gotta keep it old-fashioned, too, you know?
Yeah, I know. That's what I said, too. I'm like, nah, it looks like I'm trying to hook up and I don't even know you yet. No. I'm not into hookups. I'm sorry.
This generation, man, and
Some fun.
Bro, what? Dude, how old is this dude, bro? Y'all, this is why you take care of yourself, bro. This dude is how old, talking like, man, maybe he was married, maybe he got a divorce, but I don't know, bro. For me, it's like, you, regardless if you get married, you just can't, I can't. I don't know how people get comfortable and just let themselves go. Unless you're like, y'all, this person we stuck in for life type stuff. But like, nah, bro.
Fun once in a while. Once you've already met the person is one thing.
oh, yeah.
But just out of the blue, no, I ain't into that.
Well, that's the norm today, you know?
Oh, I know.
Everybody rushes
Oh,
to hook
good
up.
Lord, I know. And that's how come so many of them don't work.
You know, then a week later, you'd be like, hey, why does it burn when I pee?
Exactly.
What?
Been down that road before. I told her, I said, no, I said, I'm not paying to come over there. I tried to get them to come here. They didn't want to come to Grand Prairie. Yeah, I said, okay, but you're paying for the ride.
Yeah.
And then her daughter texted me back and said, she sent the ride, she'll be coming. She's getting ready. I'm like, it's a date at McDonald's to get to know your mom. I said, what do you mean she's getting ready?
It's not that serious.
I said, come on now, it's a lunch date. I told her, I said, now I get all the way over here and your mom ain't over here. I said, I'm going to give it 5 minutes and my butt's turning around going home. I'll call my own Lyft or Uber or whatever and go home. I said, I'm not playing games with y'all today. I'm here to meet and see how this goes because it was a setup anyway. My buddy usually doesn't pull any pranks on me, so I know it's legit.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of whether she's there on time or not.
You ever known a woman to be on time?
No. That's why I said I'm gonna give her a few minutes. I may even go in and get me something to eat if she ain't there right now.
As you should.
I told her, I said, but tell your daughter to quit sending me naughty messages. I said, I am not about to get my butt in trouble for no 15-year-old.
You know them kids, they...
Bro, what in the world? This dude is insane, bro. What the? My bad, wrong one. This dude is insane, bro. What is he?
think they know it all.
I said, but come on now, tell her to quit doing that. I said, for one, I can get in trouble for that shit.
You gotta be careful, man. You know, women out here, they're looking for a paycheck like that.
I know. That's why I told my buddy, I said, look, I'm trusting you. I said, but if this ends up being some kind of on her part, oh no. I'll be able to know. I said, I'm old enough, I'll figure it out.
You good if I just pull around here and I'll get you up at the front door?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll text her and say, are you guys here yet? If not, I'm gonna sit down and eat.
Oh, there he is.
You know, I think I'm gonna get me some lunch too, but I'll let you out here, big dog.
All right, I appreciate
I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, me too.
Have
Some
you-
drivers, I start talking to them, they're like, really? They'll turn their music up.
No, you're good, man. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Mr. Jason. What's this? What the f is this?
We know you hate child predators. Okay.
Or anything, but I think we need to, okay. Listen, I don't think you're a bad guy. We're not police or anything, but I think we need to, okay, get away from me. Okay, now do that. You're scaring me a little bit. You're like walking right up on me.
I wanted to see what the heck was going on.
Well, man, can we have a conversation then, sir?
I've been scammed already.
Where you been scammed on?
Dating platform. They've done Facebook.
It's bad on Facebook.
I've had people getting my accounts
Yes, sir.
doing this to me. So I told her, I said, I'm coming here to see what's going on.
Hey, man, well, here, let's just talk, man. There's nobody here, man. Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm being set up, and I don't like it.
Well, man, Jason, man, so, like,
Nice to meet you.
you. My name's Alex Rosen. How did you meet her?
Actually,
What happened to
friend of mine-
what happened to DeMarcus Cousins? Alex Rosen. What the this dude? JIDION got multiple personalities, bro. I think I got big personalities. You about to start seeing that, boy.
Trusted.
How did she know the friend? Because her mom had let us know about this.
According to him, her mom and him were friends. That's why I said, hey, this doesn't seem right to me, because I said I haven't been able to talk to the mom directly.
Okay, yeah.
I said, so something isn't right. I'm going to go see what the heck is going on, because I don't like being played.
So you were just here to just figure out if there's any funny business?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
This has
sir.
happened to me before.
So what happened?
Some lady who I knew,
Yeah.
but her...
I wanna see the chat logs now.
By this scam. Both of us ended up, getting together, finding this person. And I actually had to sit down with a police officer once and tell him, hey, look, something's
Yes, sir.
got to be done.
Because they're not going to do nothing about it.
No, they don't.
Yeah. You say you've been scammed
He
before and
said they
everything.
don't.
So, like, I know you're on apps like Facebook and Zangy. But, like, on Zangy, like, I be getting added to these group chats where they be putting the most
I haven't gotten
despicable...
to that yet on Zangy. I
Yeah.
haven't been added to any of that crap yet, but on Facebook it kept happening, and I'm like, I didn't even originally put my name in any of this crap. Where is this coming from?
Did you ever have people send you, like, random images and stuff? Like,
all the time? And I'm
like what would they be sending you?
in the past it was bad. I mean, but they were adult.
Yeah. I know sometimes, like, they be sending, like, adult photos, but I've been hearing, like, they be sending young as, like, kids and stuff. Have they ever sent you anything like that before?
One time on that one I was telling you about where we
Preloading.
got together,
Yeah.
it ended up being, I think, was her niece.
And what
her
got sent?
niece was part of the problem. Her niece was taking these pictures.
How old was she?
Her niece was 16.
And what kind of pictures, like bro?
Now, to
You know,
me,
at that age,
to
they're...
me, I
Hold on, look at this man's ears, bruh. Oh, this dude bugging, bro.
didn't get the
Yeah.
What is he wearing? He got red,
But
gray,
a friend of mine who got in
green.
Yeah.
trouble, she literally
Yo, look at this fit, bro. Bro, honestly, I don't even think it's your upkeep of yourself, but your fit. Your fit is insane.
him like
He looks like he belong in
I
McDonald's.
asked him, I said, dude, what's the girl's name? And he told me, I said, you realize I'm talking to her aunt right now because her aunt caught her taking these in her bedroom
Yeah.
and actually getting on a webcam thing saying she was such and such an age.
Yeah.
because she was using her sister's.
Man, that's so cap, man. I swear.
And so I'm like,
I don't know if you know lingo, but cap means like that's so messed up. Like
oh yeah,
that's
completely.
so cap. Fuck.
My sister's like, play along with it so you can set up a meet and see what is going on.
Did your sister know that like you were saying how you wanted to eat out the
Oh,
two-year-old
no,
girl?
I didn't put that in there.
Okay,
I don't know
well-
where that came from.
I mean, that
Like I
came
said,
from you though.
I know, and I asked my sister, I'm like, who the hell could have sent this from my phone? She's like, don't you know? She said 14 other people know your phone number and have your account information.
But that's not how phone numbers work.
I told her, I said, but that's not how my phone number works. But I did have it, I had, my phone was, I didn't know where it was for over 3 weeks.
So like, what possessed you to get into the car and come over here?
I want to see if I can figure out who the parent is, if the parent actually shows up, so I can say, hey, look, I'm not putting up with this bullshit. I just contacted Facebook last week and told them I need to close out my account because I'm tired of my account being hacked.
Does anybody have
Getting
access to your
random-
Zangy?
Yeah, actually. I've tried to close that,
Really? Let me see.
and I asked, I was like, how do you close your Zangy account?
Is there any way I can see? Or I don't know if you're gonna ignore me. Is there any way I'm just...
Like, how, like, I've got people on here, like this chick.
Pizza baby. What is
Yeah,
she?
she's like 18. Wanting me to buy videos. I told her, I said, I don't do that shit.
What kind of videos is she?
What? Nah, this dude for sure bought them. Check his bank transactions, bro. Check this man's bank transactions, bro. Trying to put this cord back in here.
Trying to get you to buy.
Not her videos, but like trying to get me to buy videos like she had gotten downloaded from online.
What about William Pizza Baby?
Another one,
what's she
same
doing?
thing.
Can I see?
Same thing.
Because this is the people that we're really trying to find.
Yeah, same thing.
We've been hearing
same
about
bullshit.
this.
Same bullshit. Yeah, she sent this, and I'm like, no. I said,
Oh my
shit.
god.
So
Wait,
she's
but
like,
right here she says that she's teen, and then that's a.
and she sent that.
Oh my.
I told my sister, I'm like, I don't know if that's her photo.
Oh, they have a camera
the
set
photo
up
she
back there.
downloaded. I said, but I can't have that.
She might not know that, but that's like she sent you child. She could get in big trouble for that.
I know. I told, so I know the mom, but the mom's phone saying it's not.
Yo, who's ever in charge of the caption is hilarious.
So how many people are like just randomly sending you like child?
Oh my god.
Because I mean, everybody got your account, so I mean, you're completely vulnerable right now.
And I told my sister, I'm like, you know me. I said, I'm not even on here. And then I see all this crap pop up out of the blue, and I'm like, this is invading my accounts.
Man, you don't look like a technically advanced guy. I was like, there's no way you're finding this stuff. So like, we get this stuff removed. You know, obviously you don't know how to fully remove it. You can delete it, but if you delete it, it's still on there.
It doesn't fully remove it.
I can show you.
Show me how to get rid of all the social media crap.
What you pretty much need is you need a computer first of all.
Okay, yeah. Well, my sister has a computer.
Pizza Baby.
That scared the shit out of me.
Like,
I'm like, I don't even know who this is.
That's a year-old girl.
I don't even know who the hell these girls are.
There's no way she's older than.
I know. I was like, I showed that to my sister.
And then she said, "Would you like to see my yummy pizza videos?"
And
And then
Pizza videos.
my sister knew what that was. I'm like, what
this
the fuck
person's
is she
trying to
talking
buy
about?
it right here.
I know.
So here, this is one thing you have to do. So first, you have to keep it in airplane mode because if you take it out, when you get on that
It'll
cell
continue to
service,
go.
it continues. We could get this fixed, man.
Thank God. I appreciate that. I really do.
We want to find who's making this.
The one that mostly comes to me on is like Facebook Messenger.
They're just messaging all these accounts on your phone. Man, do you know
I
any?
don't even know how they've gotten hold of my number.
Bro, you could get in big trouble for this.
I know. That's what I told my sister. I'm like, I need this shit gone.
Do you think it could be your sister, maybe?
I don't think it's her, but it could be people that she has dated in the past.
So if you had to guess, like on a scale from like 1 being like few to 10 being like a lot, how many like child things do you think these people are downloading on your phone?
God, I don't know. My sister knows a.
Bro, go check his phone capacity, his storage capacity first. I want to see how much storage, and then go see how much of these apps are taken up, because that's going to tell you everything you need to know.
Family lawyer.
Yeah.
And so we told him about it. And so he's actually been trying to look into seeing where this shit's coming from.
And has he make any headway?
On one of them, he actually did, but I don't remember what the name of the person was.
It's almost hard to
So
look
how
at
the
this
hell-
stuff.
I know. I'm like, I can't even deal with this shit. That's why I want to come here, and I wanted to see if I could physically see her mother.
So what were you
So what will you do if a mother didn't show up?
gonna do with the mother? Like, what were you gonna tell
Take
her?
her aside and ask her, what is going on? I said, do you realize your child is trying to hook up with older men?
Yeah.
And if she does, then that's a whole nother ball of wax.
You know, kids aren't gonna ever tell their parents
I
about
know,
that stuff.
that's what I said.
So that way I don't have to just keep on scrolling. Like, where would you say it's like the most at on your device?
Like I said, probably Messenger.
Probably Messenger. Oh my god, they got it all on here too. Oh man.
I know about this one dude in Canada.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but I don't get added to group chats like that.
Stop talking to him because he was talking about how he always has all these blah 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 blah, works for this motel blah blah. So that part was legit. He actually did work for this motel, and his wife, she would always hook him up with people. And I'm like, dude, I don't do hookups, and I didn't ask what the age variances were, but he sent me pictures of his daughter. I'm like, dude, this is your child. 16 years old. I said, why are you sending me pictures of your kid?
And what did he say?
He said she likes people to see what she looks like. I'm like, okay.
So has he still been sending you that stuff?
Once I stopped talking to him, he realized maybe I knew something was up. Should be back at work again tomorrow. I do not know how to get rid of any of this shit. I did find out who last hacked my account, and he is no longer here. He's gone.
Who at last hacked your account?
It was actually one of my cousins.
Do you think your cousin's putting this stuff on here?
He could have been, because he got in trouble for child.
What do you think the youngest age is on here that he might have put? And nothing would surprise me, man.
Don't know, man.
Maybe like 15.
He's definitely done that before. I can't say personally that it was him. There's a good chance it was, because he just got in trouble for it.
And when was this?
A little over a year ago.
And so none of these messages are yours in here, man. You promised me.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to see if I could actually meet her month because I wanted to get behind this and say, what the hell is going on?
Have you done this for other parents before?
Yeah, I actually helped the parent.
So wait, this dude JIDION. This dude JIDION's on his phone right now. He's got it plugged in.
Figure it out once before. 4 years ago, I think.
4 years ago. What happened?
It was kind of the same. She wanted my help figuring out if her daughter was actually doing these videos and sending them to me.
Yeah.
So I looked into it. I helped her figure it out, and sure enough, the cops here for me.
Probably just that ruckus over there.
Because, dude, seriously,
I'm getting this downloaded right now.
this.
Yeah, I'm helping you. We're not gonna say nothing. If you don't mind, so I can get it on here. What's the password? So I can go on and start deleting. What's the password? Because it's gonna pop up on my computer.
You're being honest with me, then
I'm being honest with you.
Because he's right here.
Here, if you can. So his phone's in airplane mode right now.
I'll make sure you got no weapons on you, okay?
Yeah.
But while he's doing that, man, all that child in there, like you wanted me to delete that?
I did.
And about what was the youngest age in that
I'm
phone?
not sure.
But you want me to get rid of all that child?
Because my accounts have all been
Yo, it's always funny how
so bad. I tell you,
how he does this, bro.
Okay, yeah. And you're not gonna talk sexual to your girls
His
no more?
Jersey tough.
Okay. Appreciate you. So he had messaged our decoy first. On the
Oh
Facebook
my!
app.
What in the? Wait, what city is this?
When did he message?
On February 10th at 6 a.m.
He claims to be how old?
He's 56, he said.
56.
So he initially
Bro, he's 50, 60 and looks like that. I'm sorry, bro. He do not look good for 56. He look like he about 70, 80, bro. No, not 80. He look like he about to hit his 70s.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing? Good. Just got home from school. What about you? Do you have Zangi? What is Zangi?
So Zangi, you know Telegram?
Telegram? Yes.
So it's kind of like that. It's where it's like an encrypted app for more privacy and stuff and nefarious stuff and everything. And people use apps like that, like weed dealers and stuff use it, but also child traders use it as well to trade. And on his Zangi account, he had multiple accounts with the username Pizza Lover.
Okay.
And pizza is a.
So Zangi's an encrypted messaging.
Yes, sir.
Okay. App. How old are you, my friend? 18. That's cool. Okay, so he acknowledges it.
And then she also sent a picture of her in the school bus.
I'm gonna just note for my
Yeah.
body cam the screenshot 20250. Do you have a picture I can see? She sent a photo indicating it's a minor. You have very sexy lips. Have you ever been kissed by an older man? Where are the conversations, like the sexually charged conversations?
So I have
Do
a
you
folder. We call it just incriminating, so that way it could just be fast paced.
Okay. Okay, I would start by kissing your neck, lips, then take your top off and kiss and suck on those sexy. Then I would have you take my pants off.
I'm sorry, bro. This is absolutely crazy. But bro, what city is this, bro?
Suck my.
It's
After
Texas.
in your mouth, I would strip you the rest of the way.
Says Dallas, I
sit you
think.
On the bathroom counter and get down and lick and eat your.
This
and
dude's
get
disgusting.
More. Have you done that before? Yeah, once. She was 15 though, acknowledging another minor.
he gave you the phone.
He gave me the
literally,
phone.
right?
Yes,
He
ma'am.
didn't try to take it away. It was no force.
No, man, we have it all recorded. We said, is it cool if we see your phone? He was like, yeah. He wanted us to delete it.
What did you initially see on the phone?
When I saw Zangi, we see a lot of times that's where they be trading child. So when I went on Zangi, right away I'm seeing the pizza emojis all on there. I already know what that means. And I just see a 15-year-old sending a video, and I just seen a bunch of
So you
videos.
saw a child
Yeah.
on that app.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you can, put it all on a thumb drive as well.
Yes, sir. I'm
And
a.
just meet me and then just go to the PD.
Yes, sir.
And I'll meet you over there, okay?
Okay, appreciate you guys.
Yo, this is crazy. Elus? The thing is I'm trying to understand. Like, remember they were in Texas before, but is this in Texas? Is this state law or is it district law? Like, is it based on like the jurisdiction that you're in? Is it the district that you're in of what they can incriminate somebody for? Because the last one that I think it was the last one 2 ago, they couldn't do anything, and it was in Texas as well. So I'm trying to figure out, was it Texas? I feel like it was Texas. I remember the Memphis one. I remember that one. But they still were able to get the person. But Texas, man, that's weird. That's interesting. It was the DA. That's what it was.
Lottie, are you Jason Sexton's brother? I mean sister?
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that he's been arrested. He came to meet what he thought was a 10-year-old girl, and also the police found a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the person I called.
Wait, I'm not trying to laugh. Wait, did you see this person over here?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So the police found a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the person I called. We have an organization.
Is he in the library?
Report people who come to meet minors.
Believe me, I appreciate that. I was from the time I was 15, so I am very grateful for you guys.
I just know he was saying that like he stays with you guys.
He lives in my house.
What he told us was he told you that he was gonna.
Is that his? Who is that? That's not his wife, obviously. It's not his mom. I don't think.
Go meet the girl's mom to let her know what she was doing. I was like, oh really? So I was like, so your sister knows about this?
No.
Yes.
I am babysitting my granddaughter. I didn't even know he was leaving the house.
I saw a couple videos of the granddaughter. Nothing bad or anything like that.
He's not allowed to be around my granddaughter without my daughter or myself.
Really? Has he done stuff in the past?
I don't know if it'll hurt him, but he has a long history of stuff. So when he was 17, he got in trouble. His adoptive parents caught him trying to do things to his sisters, and he was given the choice of going to the military or going to prison, and he chose the military, and then he got kicked out of the military.
I was just about to say, ain't no way he served a full term in the military looking like that. I'm sorry, bro. If he can walk, nah.
For fraudulent records. I warned him when he moved in with me because he had a medical crisis. I checked on his phone that he had, because his phone is on my phone plan.
Yes, ma'am.
I told him, I said, you're going to get arrested if you don't stop. He said, I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And I kicked him out of my house when my girls were little because with my youngest, he attempted something with her.
I appreciate your honesty. We have cases where...
Bro, this dude is sick. He cannot be let free. Given the opportunity, he will act on it. He will act on it. Given the opportunity, he will act on it. This dude cannot be set free, bro. There's no way. He can't be trusted. He cannot. He cannot, bro. This dude needs some serious. I don't even know if you just let him sit in jail. You let him sit in jail, plus you get some type of rehabilitation. He needs something, bro. This dude needs some serious therapy. I don't know what it was like in his childhood or whatever, but it does not justify you to keep continuing to make the same mistake after being called out about it and getting caught multiple times.
People see everything laid out in front of them and they'll be like, no, this is fake.
Well, the other thing, too, is he's had his Facebook account blocked like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
And I told him, he goes, no, somebody reported me. I wasn't talking to anybody. I was talking to the mom. I wasn't talking to the daughter.
He was saying how he wanted to do stuff with both of them, but he was mostly directing everything towards the 10-year-old girl. Then when he came to the meet, I had asked him if I could look at his phone, and I was like, do you ever get like weird messages from people? And he was like, oh my gosh, yes, all the time. And so he thought I was gonna be deleting it, but I just went to confirm, and I just saw a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh.
And that's when we called the police.
He's a habitual liar.
Yes, ma'am. I noticed that.
So this has been 40 years he's been doing this.
I think you should let the court know too whenever it goes to trial, because it's sad to say, but people like this, they do not change. Does he have any kids of his own, or does he only have
Nope, no kids. He was married one time to a lady for less than a year, and she was a known prostitute. Like, he got mad at my mom, and
She was a known prostitute. Yo, bro, this dude, talk about throwing your life away for 56 years. You telling me in 56 years, you couldn't get something that you were proud about enough to change your ways, to make you and inspire you to do better in life and contribute to society. In 56 years, you didn't learn. He ain't gonna learn in 2, he ain't gonna learn in 3. It's a wrap.
ran off and worked for the circus for 7 years. Here could be people he's done stuff to that we will never know simply because he traveled with a circus for 7 years training elephants.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, he's been beat up because of his history. I think I know the reason. A group of 3 Mexican brothers that lived on the corner, we live in a small town, bashed his face in, and he had his jaw wired for 6 weeks. And I'm sure it's because he was trying to peek in on Jessica or something, their sister.
And I bet he didn't say why they did that.
No, he said he was walking home from a party and got jumped.
I mean, you sound like an amazing mother. You sound like an amazing
Yeah,
friend.
if he was walking home from a party and got jumped, and he didn't say, you know what he was doing.
Mother, I just wanted to let
We know
you
what he
know,
was doing.
maybe just ask around the family,
That's what he said,
the
bro.
younger kids, just to be sure, just to be sure.
Well, I will tell you, he got caught jacking off with my aunt and my cousin's underwear, and they found the underwear under his pillow. And so he hasn't really been around my family since then. Like, he's been estranged from our family up until he had his health crisis a couple of years ago, and I went and got him because the hospital called me.
Usually I have to prove it to people to let them know, but you seem not surprised at all, so I'm not gonna even bother sending you the chat logs and stuff. You probably wouldn't even want to see that stuff anyway.
I really don't want to read it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he's probably never stopped.
He was talking to a lot of other young girls on his phone, from what I saw. Just so happened that we're the ones to catch him first.
Can we say that JIDION is doing some great work? Think about that. He probably would have not got caught if JIDION did not pop up. If JIDION did not switch the form of content that he was previously making to what he's making now, he probably would have never got caught. It's crazy, man.
I'm glad y'all caught him before he really did do something bad.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you too. You have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll just hit me up if you have any other questions. All right, y'all. So as of today, Jason is still in jail.
He shaved all that off.
Charged with online solicitation of a minor, and he was also charged with cheese pizza possession. So just great job by the police department. They did an stellar job with that. It's actually March 17th when I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now. So W's in the chat. Also, you guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So after that, his sister went around trying to find his other electronic devices, and she did. Luckily, he didn't have passwords on them, but unluckily for her, when she went through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza, like a lot.
Wow.
So she turned those into the authorities. Actually, it was this many devices with cheese pizza on them, which is absolutely ridiculous. This dude, Jason, was an absolute monster.
How many devices?
Pizza on them.
Dude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus his phone, 6. This dude had to be locked up, bro. This is bad. Oh my God, bro. Man, you bringing a baby girl into this world, man. I'm telling y'all gotta protect her with all that it is that you got, bro. This is some sick people, bro.
Which is absolutely ridiculous. This
Baby
dude,
boy
Jason,
too,
was
it don't
an
even
absolute
matter.
monster.
There's some
Huge
sick
shout out to
people,
my
bro.
decoy. Please be sure to follow her. I have her link down in the description below. My decoys do a wonderful job, and literally without them, I wouldn't be able to do this, man. And if you do decoying out there, if you're a professional decoy and you know what you're doing, please hit me up in my email. That's down in the description below. Let's catch some more EDPs. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys also follow us on our website, edpwatch.com, where you guys can watch the extended versions that come out way earlier, uncensored, all that. We're actually about to hit 13,000 members, which is just absolutely... Actually, we're about to hit 14,000 members, which is absolutely crazy. Thank you guys all for the support, and thank you for the support on the YouTube. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share.
Yo, this stuff...
JIDION.
This stuff makes me smile because, bro, he's doing something so significant that has such a big impact, not only on the community, but like on society, bro. But can we just take a moment to recognize that he's been in Texas for a while? How many people in Texas? God. Yo, man, W Video JIDION. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for him. You know, even I'm surprised I don't have on notifications. Turn on notifications so you know exactly what's going on, bro. And then, of course, while you're here, you might as well hit the subscribe button for your boy as well and hit that like button, man. I'm going to keep bringing y'all reactions. I told y'all, man, there's so many new games coming out. We'll continue to keep playing them. I believe by the time you guys are watching this, Assassin's Creed, maybe Part 1, Part 2 have already been uploaded. We'll continue playing through that. I love you guys. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Y'all be smooth. Y'all be easy. And, of course, it is peace. Bye-bye.